MotorWeek is made possible by Rock Auto and Tire Rack.
Well, as you're beginning to see, the new popularity of convertibles comes with a premium price. So once you've doled out all that dough for a convertible, you'll want to know how to keep its special feature in tip-top shape. And Pat Goss takes it from here. Pat?
Well, John, now that convertibles are back with us, hopefully to stay for a while this time, we're getting a lot of questions from viewers about what can they do to make their convertible tops last longer. Well, there's really some very simple things. First of all, the thing that we're really concerned with is the vinyl, the outer portion of the top itself. What can we do to keep it lasting longer than it would otherwise? Well, the first thing that we can do is to make sure that we keep it clean. Wash it regularly. Use a mild soap and water solution, scrub it down real good, and keep it good and clean. And one other thing with that, if your convertible happens to have a plastic rear window in it, make sure that it is grit-free before you really start rubbing on it or anything, because if you don't, you can scratch it severely. Now, above and beyond that, there's something else that we can do as far as the outside top material is concerned. We can spray it with a protector. This protector should be one that has a sunscreen in it to protect the material of the top from the sun's ultraviolet rays. There's quite a few of these on the market. Pick a good one and apply it to the entire convertible top. It'll make it last longer. Now, one other thing that applies to everything as far as the convertible top is concerned is right here. This is the owner's manual, the Bible that comes with your car. Now make sure that you open the owner's manual and you study the part on the convertible top as to how it operates and what you must and must not do before you do anything with your convertible top. Different cars operate in different manners, and believe me, you can do a lot of damage if you don't operate the top properly. Okay, with that in mind, we're going to operate this top. We're going to lower it part way. Okay. And the reason we're lowering it is so that we can check some of the mechanics of the convertible top. Like right here, we have a hinge. There are several hinges in the system of this car, as there are with most convertibles, and these are areas that are prone to wear. Now, what can we do to help prevent wear? Well, right here, white lithium grease. Apply it to each one of these hinges. Go through the entire system of the car. Every place that there's a part that moves or rotates, lubricate it with white lithium grease, and believe me, that'll make all of this virtually trouble-free. Well, now what else can we do? Well, the else that we can do is something that we really want to have a mechanic do, and that is very simple. Right here, this is a top motor and pump. All of this works hydraulically. So periodically, at least once a year, you want to take it to a knowledgeable mechanic and have that mechanic check the pump mechanism. Make sure that it is full of fluid and it doesn't have any air in it. Now, the big thing is you want to make sure that the mechanic that you're dealing with knows something about convertible top mechanisms, because different makes of cars and so on use different types of fluid in these pumps. And if the wrong type of fluid is put in the pump, it can damage or destroy the entire hydraulic system of the convertible top. So that's something to keep in mind. All right, and what else can we do? Well, the what else is very simple. And let's bring this top all the way down. Okay, now that we have the top down where we would normally be using it, what do we have? Well, we have a good portion of the interior of the top exposed. And we also have this right here. This is a boot cover. It's used to cover the entire convertible top when it's in the down position. Well, most people seem to think that this is for cosmetic purposes only. Makes the car look better. And definitely it does make it look better, but it also serves another function. If you've ever had a convertible for any period of time and used it with the top down extensively without the boot cover being installed, you would have noticed that the inside of the convertible top, right through here, that it would become very sun-bleached, probably a very light gray color. And over a period of time, it probably became very brittle. And ultimately, it probably tore or separated right in that area because the sun tends to destroy this portion of the top. So in order to make the top last longer, you want to use the boot cover regularly. Whenever the top is down, install the boot cover. Now, if you do all of this, follow through on it, you can get many, many miles of really enjoyable fresh air use out of your convertible.